Hey, how's it going, guys? So sorry it's taking me so long to get this video up. This is going to be a tour of the new Reptile Room, which is, if you've watched my videos before, it's where my room used to be. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I want to say that the room is not 100% how I want it yet. I'm still going to be moving a few things around, but it's okay for right now. There might be a few cages that are a little bit dirty on the inside. I haven't really been here much for the past like 3 days. And when you have a collection the size of this, a lot of animals, you know, you got a few animals that take a shit every day pretty much. So yeah, I haven't cleaned out any cages yet. I want to just go ahead and get this video done with. And after this video, stay tuned because I'm going to be doing kind of more individual group videos, like a more in-depth look at the different reptiles and also the different arachnids. I'll probably alternate out between reptile and arachnid for right now, but I'm going to go ahead and film a bunch of them today. So just keep tuned. Probably every day or every 2 days I'm going to be putting one up for a little while. So anyway, yeah, let's start out. I guess we'll start out over here. I've got 2 of the Amazon tree boas. This is the male, the first one I got. You can see him back there. And then in here, right back here, is my really nice garden phase. I wish she would come out so I could really see her good in the light. She's a super nice garden phase. Hopefully gravid. I'm not quite sure, but she's been basking a ton lately. And looking a little plump, so yeah, hopefully she's gravid. Move over here. Up here we've got the timber monitors, which are doing awesome. There's one of them. I guess the other one must be hiding right now. Since I've been moving around in here, they tend to hide. They're cool. They're getting a little bit less scared of me, but still pretty flighty. Down here in this next cage, I've got this kind of little vision set up right here. Is one of the nice looking Maclots. I got that glare on there. Not sure what the deal is with it, but it's kind of a weird color. If you've seen my videos, we've got 2 of these. Down here below it, we've got another one of the Amazon tree boas. The red female that had babies for me last year. Hopefully she's gravid this year. She's also been basking a lot as well. And I want to get all my Amazons together, but the way it always works out, they end up kind of spread out. But yeah, I'm eventually going to move this room around to where everything fits a little bit better, because as you can see, I could probably put another cage on top of that. Yeah, anyway, I'll go over that in a second. Up here, we've got the adult male anery, who was bred to my friend's female. We don't think she's gravid, because he's got a huge, like 60-pound female or something. She's massive. But yeah, I'm going to be breeding him to Frankie, my female, but I'm giving him a rest for probably another like 2 or 3 months. Down here we have the female. If you remember, I got 2 for free that had respiratory infections. One of them didn't make it, but here's the other one. She's doing great. Just she's still small, as you can see, especially considering I think she's probably 4 years old. But if you saw her compared to how she was when I got her, she's way, way bigger. As you can see, she's got really nice color and she's pounding down some rats. Down here is Frankie, who looks like she just peed everywhere. Thanks a lot, Frankie. As you can see, Frankie's getting huge. I mean, this isn't a super tiny female. She's just kind of on the small side. And then you see Frankie down here, way bigger. Just pounding down colossal rats. Down below her is the Savannah monitor. See right here, which one of his lights I had to take down. Actually, no. You can see right there, the fixture for it went out and I hadn't had time to run to Home Depot and grab a new one. The Nile is still in here for the moment. He's hiding. As you can see, he crapped in his water like he likes to do every morning. Yeah, I'll explain at the end of this video, I'll explain how his new cage is going to be. So you move on over here. So we got right here is the snapping turtle, who needs for his tank to be cleaned. You can see he's just getting massive compared to how he used to be. When I got him a few years ago, he was like this big. Now he's huge. Sorry, he likes to do that a lot. I usually don't feed him a whole lot. I feed him more like crickets and mice than I do the commercial diet. But I feed him a little bit of commercial diet just for when I don't have, keep it around for when I don't have anything else to feed him. God, he's a monster. Anyway, sorry guys, I've been sleeping in here, so it's a little dusty. Up here, we've got the 2 Indonesian tree boas, which are always hiding, but I'll get them out for the individual videos. Doing great. The female has been eating live with no problem, and the male has actually taken 2 meals of frozen thawed, which is really, really cool. I'm glad he's taking frozen thawed. Hopefully I can get them eventually both on it. And I'm eventually going to be breeding them, but the female is so small right now. I think I'm gonna give her another year just to be on the safe side of things before I try to breed them. Down here in these racks, I won't go through all of them. I just cleaned this morning, and of course the hognose already messed it up. But here's my female hognose. You can kind of get a really good idea of how nice she is now. Compared to my old camera, you couldn't tell at all how nice she was. God, I can't wait. They just came out of brumation, so probably, put your head down, probably like a week or two, I'm going to be putting the male with her. Down here in this one, which I also cleaned out earlier, and she's got it all wet, is the Florida king snake female. Nice size female. I need to get her hide in there. I'm not going to pull everything out. Get another king snake in there. Leopard geckos in here, the only one I have left. And then down here is, and under the water bowl, is the Desert Cali King cross. You can see I kind of switched over to this paper. It's contractor's paper. It comes in big rolls and you cut it out. It seems to work way better than newspaper. The only problem is it comes in big rolls, you have to cut it yourself. So sometimes I'm still lazy and use the newspaper, as you can see. Anyway, moving on along over here, I don't have anything in that vision right now. Up in here I have my young Amazon, the one that I kept that I hatched out, or not hatched out, but the one that was born here last year. And this one is the young female orange. She's under the paper. I'll get her out when I do the individual videos. She's going to be moving to a bigger cage soon. Down here, this rack's pretty much empty right now. We've got the two Hetfer albino, the pair of hogs right there. You can see one of them. Then down in these cages, which need to be cleaned, I've got the male Brooksy king snake, the male California king snake, and then the male red phase western hognose. And then the rest of the rack is empty. There's also another rack over there that's empty, so I've got plenty of room for growth. Up in here, let me get on my little stool thing a little bit. You can see I just sprayed these down earlier. The yellow female captive bred 06, I was? Captive bred 05. Here's the other one. And they actually use these perches a lot, which somebody in one of my videos tried to talk crap about them. I don't know why. They're actually good perches and they use them a lot. But for today, I guess they're on the ground. Up here is my yellow male Amazon. Y'all have all seen him before. He's up on the top. I'm actually going to cool them down. I stopped feeding them last week, so I'm waiting for them to digest all their food before I put them into brumation. And this room's actually, it's not cold, but it's a little bit cooler than my other room was, so I'm just gonna, basically all I'm gonna do is turn their lights off, because it stays, it's probably around like 75 in the day, and it gets down to around 70 at night in here, which isn't really like much of a brumation, but generally if you just cool them down a little bit, they kind of get the idea. You don't really have to drop them down too low, so I'm gonna try that out. I'm just gonna drop their temperatures for like a month and then put them with that male, instead of waiting a long time like I usually do. Here's the other really nice color Maclots, which looks like it's about to go into shed. They're really bitey, so I don't want to put one hand in there when I got the camera in my hand, but I'll get it out in the individual video. Here's the female Maclots back here. You can't really see. I'll have to get her out to show you better, but she is getting huge. She's probably around like 4.5, 5 foot long at least now, eating medium rats. She is getting massive. Down here, we still got the Aki. You can see him. I hate having him in this cage, but I almost finished his cage. I told you guys I've been building, and I'm having some kind of like technical difficulty with the door that was supposed to go on there. So yeah, and like I've told you, I'll build everything at my parents', so I have to wait till I go back home to finish it. But hopefully I can get everything worked out. Up here, probably under the water bowl, is another one of the Amazon females. It was a smaller female that I bred this year, but I don't think she's gravid. She didn't seem to be gravid. Here's the, let's see, this is the female black tree monitor. And she's doing good, as you can see. I'll do some individual monitor videos later. She's actually not quite as shy as she used to be, and she's just tearing up anything I feed her. So I'll feed her in the other videos. Down here is the Panther Chameleon. He's got a little bit of stuck shed I need to get off. See, he's really pretty. But he's doing pretty good. He's still in this cage. It's a little bit small for him, but he seems to do a lot better in this cage than he does in a bigger cage. But I'm going to be building him like a really nice bigger cage. I haven't built it yet. Chameleon cages are actually some of the easiest and cheapest to build since you got a lot of screen instead of solid walls. But the problem I'm having with is figuring out a good drainage system so that when I do like a dripper for him to drink, the water doesn't go everywhere. And you can see right now, I have it just sitting in a tub so it all goes in there, which is a really bootleg way to do it, but it works. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's the reptile room tour. Hopefully some things are going to be changing a lot. I'm going to be moving the little rack thing, the little makeshift wooden rack thing that the Amazons and Maclots are on. I'm eventually going to be moving it right here where the Nile cage is. And then I'm going to be kind of moving a lot of stuff off that wall and then building the Nile cage that goes about 8 foot across that wall. I was going to put him out in my shed. Let's see if we can look out my window. I can see out of my window. Maybe not. You can kind of see it out there. I have a nice big like outdoor shed, which actually doesn't get terribly cold in the winter. And I was gonna build him a really big cage out there. I'm still thinking about doing it, but the electricity out there is not so great, so I'm worried that like during the winter, the electricity is gonna shut off and then he's gonna freeze to death at night. You know, I don't want that to happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit warmer before I try to do that. That way, if the electricity goes off, he's fine. So anyway, yeah guys, take it easy. I'm gonna start doing some videos of like individual groups of animals now, so definitely stay in tune for that. If you've given me a suggestion, I wrote a bunch of them down, so I'll probably remember it. But if you have a suggestion for me on a video to do, let me know. Even if you already told me, if you feel like saying it again, just to be on the safe side, go for it. I'm about to do some monitor videos, non-monitor care sheet at some point, hognose videos. But yeah, anything else, just suggest it, give me a thumbs up, and a, sorry about that, my camera stopped recording right after. So yeah, if you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you like my friend Aaron's videos, which I'm sure you did because he's got an awesome collection, I'm going to be doing more videos with him periodically, kind of showing you as his collection grows. And then hopefully get a few other people's collections in here as well. That way it's not just my collection all the time. But in Georgia, there's not really a whole lot of nice collections out there. So anyway guys, take it easy and keep an eye out for new videos.